We track storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Thanks for sticking with us here at 6 o'clock. Meteorologist Sara Knox is not in Iceland. She's here in studio with us because Mr. Aaron White is traveling with some of our viewers, enjoying the beautiful sights and sounds of Iceland. We're a little jealous.
A little bit, yeah. You know, he sent this really amazing picture. He was flying to Iceland, to Reykjavik, and he was able to see the northern lights, and I just thought that would have been so cool to see it in the plane. Hopefully we can share that picture with you.
We shared it yesterday.
Did we?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
excellent.
On the evening broadcast. You were working the early stuff.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, I'm glad you got to enjoy that. But here a little closer to home, we're enjoying a fairly decent evening. That is until the rain starts to move in. But by that time, most of us should be back at home. So it's not necessarily going to be impacting our evening commute or what's left of it here over the next hour. Highway 52 moving smoothly, and no, we're not seeing any northern lights. We've got cloudy skies going on right now. Most of it due in part to that rain that's on the way. We'll touch on that in a moment. It is 42 degrees in Rochester, feels like 39, and that's even just with a wind around 5 miles per hour. It's not windy out there. It's not necessarily going to get any breezier here tonight. It's just going to get a little bit soggier, depending on where we are. As a lot of this has developed over the last hour, it is going to make its way in, but it's about how far it can get coming eastward before it interacts with more dry air. There's been quite a bit of dry air over places like Rochester, along the Mississippi here, and that's going to impact how much rain we ultimately see. But before that, we are watching this, especially this strip right here, beginning to develop, maybe strengthen a bit, then weaken a little bit. So that being said, take this with a grain of salt, but just a good reminder that the rain, if it does make it this far eastward, Rochester could be seeing some of this splashing down around 7:45. It's not just up north that we're keeping an eye on. Further to the south, we've watched as some soaking rain has hit a good portion of Iowa. We're finally starting to see a little of that get into our neck of the woods. Mason City, which did see rain earlier, is now seeing rain once again. Is it heavy? Not exactly. We're still seeing some of the heaviest rain there just to the west of Fort Dodge, but it has the potential to pick up a little bit more oomph over the next hour as this low pressure system continues to spin eastward. Now, as it does, it is going to make room for some drier air. Once again, high pressure following the low pressure. That will impact the rest of our week, but for now, that's what we're watching. 42 degrees in Rochester, which is 2 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. The same can be said in Austin, Charles City, Mason City, just 1 degree, but most of us are warmer, if only by a degree or two, because of these cloudy skies. And we're going to be saving that warmth as best we can over the course of the next many hours here, even coming into our Thursday early morning. Low 40s are expected, and eventually we will drop to around 39 degrees. Not too bad though, and I say that, it's a little above average. It's because we've got these clouds. They're helping to keep some of that warmth in, acting like a blanket before it all goes away. Quickly on Sky Tracker 3, I'm pushing time to about 9 p.m. I just want to show this shrinking. That's what I mean when I say if it tries to move eastward, interacting with some drier air. We may not all be seeing the rainfall, but any rain that we can get is beneficial. By the time we hit into our Friday, that rain is gone. The sun is out. The 50s are on. We get to enjoy them through the weekend. Cammie, back to you.